Hey backers, it's been a little over a year since our campaign ended, and we thought it merited a video update. And so Navi and I are here. We want to show you where we are, what the product looks like, and what challenges we still have to overcome until we deliver the product to you. So to start, this past year has been amazing. It's been the craziest journey of our lives. The highest highs, we've overcome so many challenges, we've created such an amazing team and met so many new people over this year. And so we wanted to show you where we are. So I'm actually holding a pair of Kickstarter green earphones that are fully functional. The sound is incredible. These are the tips, pre-hardened. And so they're soft. They feel like a soft jelly. They're malleable. And when you put them in your ear and you apply a little pressure and you go through the Revels app and you press the start button, it hardens on command. And what it looks like afterwards is something like this. These are my earphones, and you can see that the tips, not only are they hard now, but they've conformed to the shape of my ear. And so when I put them on, they fit perfectly. They're super comfortable. They won't fall out if I could do anything and they won't fall out. And also, they stay in really well even if you pull on them. And they're awesome. They're exactly what we had hoped they would be. And that's, to a certain extent, a part of the dream that's become a reality. We're not there yet. Recently, we just saw that there's a new challenge that we have to overcome. Of all things, there's air pockets in the tips. And so Navi is going to go into a bit more detail of explaining why that's a challenge to begin with, and why we need to overcome this prior to going through with manufacturing. But ultimately it will delay us by a little bit of time. Obviously, we know that it's been a year since the project ended, and we want to deliver as quickly as possible. But something that's more important to us than delivery is quality. The worst thing that can happen is we deliver a product and you're not happy with it, especially after waiting so long for it. And so I just want we want all of you to know that the most important thing to us is delivering a quality product. And that's something that Navi, myself, and the entire team is concentrating on.
Yeah, so as Dan said, we've overcome a lot of hurdles in the past year, and these molding tips are complicated little devices with a lot of tiny components that all have to be fit inside and assembled correctly and reliably, and everything has to function the way it's supposed to. And so over the last year, we've been able to figure out the issue with integrating the sound tube, optimizing the acoustics, designing the connector so that the molding tips can be detachable and come on and off the way they should. And there were definitely moments in the last year where we had to stop and think, how are we going to get through this? How are we going to figure this out? And thankfully, we've put together a really amazing team that we were able to put our heads together and find solutions. And now, unfortunately, we have this problem with air pockets that are forming in the tips. And we found is these air pockets could be getting into the tip either during the filling process, or they could actually be in the resin when the resin is being manufactured. And so we're now that Chinese New Year is over, we're pushing full steam ahead with our contract manufacturers and with our team to identify the source of the air pockets and figure out the process controls that we need to put in place to eliminate them. And the reason that air pockets are a problem is because it will affect the quality of the fit. So in an area around an air pocket, the molding tip might not properly conform to the contour of your ear, and that would compromise the fit, and that's our whole the whole point of our product of Revels is to give you that perfect fit. And another potential issue around an air pocket is it might allow the silicone in that area to move in a way that it shouldn't, and that could allow the tips to wear out, which we also don't want. But especially given everything we've gone through in the last year, the kind of hurdles we've overcome, we know we can get through this. We know we have the right team and partners in place, and we're really eager to push through this as fast as we can, solve this issue so that we can get into production, launch tooling. Everything is in place to launch tooling as soon as we've solved this issue. And so we're really excited to get into that next phase and get into the ramp up for production.
Yeah, like Navi said, we're so excited, we're so close, And one thing that we want to do is thank all of you for supporting us throughout the past year. We would not be here without you guys. We read every single comment. We are so aware of what your concerns are, what your questions are, what you're hoping for from this product, and all we want to do is deliver exactly what you're looking for and hoping for. We're almost there. We're so close. One thing we can't compromise on is quality, and so we'll continue to give you updates like this in the future. If you'd like a more detailed explanation as to what is exactly happening, you can look at the Kickstarter update right below this video. And again, I think we both just want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for waiting. We know it's longer than we initially had thought it would be, had hoped it would be, but it's going to be worth it. And thank you.